Okay, why are we here? Why are we here again? What are we doing? What's going on, bro? Oh yeah, it's time. It's time to make a video again. We here. We gonna have to make a video again, guys. Get a video. What's up? We're back for video. I don't want to do this shit. Always this YouTube stuff. No, I'm joking. I'm here, guys, to make a video again. We're here. We have to talk about Nintendo. All right, we have to talk about it. I was done, guys. I was done with Nintendo. I'm done with you guys. But we back here. We have to make another video, okay? Because I want to stay relevant on YouTube. No, I'm joking. But we here. We have to talk about these guys again. We're talking about the prices, okay? The console price and the gaming prices. And I'm surprised. I'm not even surprised, but it's just like it's just like it's getting obvious, guys. It's just getting obvious. They really charging us $90 for a game. $90. I know some of you are gonna be, yeah, but it's 80, it's 80. I don't care. $90. So what Nintendo did is showing us the direct, showing us everything they have, the new console, the newest game, so that we watch and we're like, oh, it looks pretty good. I have one question, Nintendo. Why haven't you told us about the price while you showed the direct? Why do you guys waited after the direct and publish it in your homepage that you want us to fork over $90 for a game? Which means if Nintendo gonna ask us $90 for Mario game or whatever, that means Sony is going to charge us $100 for their next games. We're really there, guys. And I know some of y'all said made videos and you said that the $90 and $100 games are gonna kill gaming. No. They already did. They already killed. This Nintendo Direct was the thing. This killed gaming. Gaming is dead now, guys. Gaming is dead. $90. You can't tell me nobody is gonna spend. I'm telling you, nobody's gonna spend $90 for a video game. And it's Nintendo. The only ones who gonna buy it are these parents, who don't know what to do with their kids. They're gonna buy them this console and these games because they know they're gonna shut the fuck up. Only them. But these are the only ones who are gonna buy. And I already said it last video, this was the worst Nintendo Direct ever to date. $90 is too much, and we're here to talk about it because some of you guys are calling us, and Nintendo, you too, you're calling us, guys like me and you, broke. We are broke because we don't want to pay you guys $90 for a game. All right? Because I can live without it. I can live knowing that I'm gonna completely skip this console generation. All right, and that's what's supposed to be. Those who don't like the Switch 2, you can skip this. You can go back to Switch 1. You can buy the next console generation. But no, you guys want to call us broke and you want to be like it's our fault that we cannot even afford the Switch. And that means you're gonna, push all the Nintendo fanboys towards us and hate us because we're not buying this. And we broke. We broke losers, right? We're losers. We are broke. We cannot afford this new gen console. Which was the laziest, worst Nintendo Direct presentation. The way you showed us Zelda and just showed us Zelda again. And somehow you guys are okay with it. And somehow all you guys want are these games remastered, and you guys pay them again, with just to have more frame rate, and remakes. You just want remakes, and then you want these more known video game franchises to cater to you, so you guys can change the genre, change the gameplay, and resell it for these guys, because you guys know if these video games would stay the way they are, stay faithful, you guys would complain and be like, oh, it's just another title. Alright guys, so gaming is dead. Nobody who's really serious about gaming is gonna purchase a Switch 2. Okay, nobody's gonna defend this. Who's like a real game? No real gamer is gonna defend this. They're gonna look at the price and be like, at this point I could get a Steam Deck. At this point I could get any other console. At this point I could get a gaming computer. Alright. That's just the thing, bro. I just noticed, bro. Many of us just want to play some fucking mini games on their Switch. They don't want to play like a AAA title like that, and they know that's the only thing they're gonna miss out on when the Switch 2 drops. Who cares about these AAA? Nobody, and these video game companies know it. That's why they only cared about releasing like a new console, but no really library. Because if they would really care about the library, they would take so many games that are stuck on PS3 and remaster them. But guess what? They didn't do it. So you guys can still buy the PS3. If you really want the game, you gonna have to go back and rebuy PS3 because they still want to make money. And you guys call us broke, but you guys just want to throw money at you. But you guys are billionaires. So even if you make something and it flops, you guys are still, still do great. The Wii U was the perfect example. You guys didn't give a shit. How dare you guys teasing us the Wii U, knowing that it's gonna flop, because you guys knew it's gonna flop. And then right after that, the Switch came. So you guys also know whatever happens with the Switch 2, because the Switch 2 is such a high price, everything altogether, you have some buttons are beyond a paywall. It is so expensive that you guys know that just enough people gonna buy these consoles so you can make your money back. It's like a VIP stuff, So I don't care. I don't care, bro. Hey, if you want to buy a Switch 2, buy a Switch. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna buy it, and I'm not gonna defend it, and I'm not gonna call nobody broke just because they can't buy a console. It's just a console, bro. You guys gonna call us broke and really be not? These guys are telling us, guys. They're like, no, it's absolutely nothing wrong with the Switch 2. The Switch 2 is perfect. The Switch 2 is the best thing ever. Nintendo is the best franchise. All the other franchise flopped. You guys see now PS5 is doing. It's flopping. So the Nintendo Switch is where is that? Come to Nintendo. And those, those who didn't buy it, those who make videos about this. This is what Nintendo is saying. Those who make video about this and hating. They're just hating. Those who say like that we don't have a great library. What the fuck you talking about? We have Mario Kart. We have Mario Kart and Donkey Kong games. And then we take all the Switch games and give them like a little bit, but you gotta pay for it. For this. And you guys who don't not accept this, you guys are jealous. You can afford it. You are losers. Yeah, Nintendo, keep telling me this. Keep telling me, Nintendo, that I'm a loser because I don't want to buy a Switch, and it's because of the money. It's not because of how the presentation was for me. No. Oh, I'm gonna miss out on all these GameCube games. Oh no. This really can't go on, guys. Wait a second. I'll be back. That's what I'm saying, guys. You guys, you had the perfect opportunity to just leave us alone. All right? No, you have to take a jab at another content creator. With poor content creators, man. Like, what have I done to deserve this? Seriously. Telling all this bullshit. Just because I didn't like that. Just because I'm also agreeing with other YouTubers and saying that the Switch 2 does kind of feel outdated, bro. It does. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. It kind of feels outdated. So, what do you want? What do you want, Nintendo? What are you pissed, angry that I don't want to deal with your bullshit anymore? That I don't want to buy a console? You're like, yeah, but you broke guys. You can still play with the Switch One. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Yeah, okay, whatever. Whatever. Then what's the issue? Why do you guys have to address this bullshit? Because of these fanboys? You guys have no idea, or you do have. You don't have no idea how hard it is to listen to some of y'all. Not all of y'all, but some of you content creators. It's so hard, so hard. I'm in your videos. I listen for a few seconds and I click off. I immediately click off. I'm like, I cannot listen to this guy for 1 second. Feels like it's excruciating pain. Okay, it's almost like torture, to listen to some of you guys. The way you're like sucking the dick out of this Nintendo company. All right, and I was just gonna say that I'm not gonna buy it, but you guys call it broke. So now I'm here to tell you guys to go fuck yourselves, because you're insulting me now. You're salty. You're salty that we see through your bullshit. It is all just paywalls and nothing. No launch. And you guys are taking advantage. You're just taking advantage of others. Not me, but the others. You know that these guys went through trauma. These guys going through trauma. All these guys here going through trauma from past events that happened. These guys are crying, begging for distractions. So they're like, oh, the Switch 2 sounds great. They're going to buy it. They're going to have their great distraction for a year. I don't know how long you guys, until they fork enough money, then you're going to abandon the console and move over to the next thing. And that's why gaming died. So there are two things that really killed gaming. And then now with the prices, you hit the nail, the last nail. First thing that killed gaming was mobile game. The mobile game was the first thing that killed gaming. Pokemon Go, this was the first thing where you guys knew it's over. You guys just want to get them hooked on the phone. Then everyone had this game. I even had Pokemon Go. Everyone played it. But be honest, guys. Every time I play Pokemon Go, I stop. After I caught like about 100 Pokemon, I stop. I'm done. You can catch way more. You can catch them all. But I'm never going to do that. I'm already satisfied. Like a small collection, I start over. And then I don't play at all. And this was the craze of Pokemon Go. Then you guys made more mobile games. And you just gonna have these stupid money transactions. So you guys was like, oh, the phone is doing great. So let's put this over on the console. And then you make all these stupid DLCs. And this killed gaming. All right. And now the prices. So nobody's gonna be into gaming anymore. Who's gonna buy a $90 games? I'm not talking to you content creators who get these games for free. I'm not talking to you guys. And I'm not talking to these delusional parents buying the games for their little kids or grandmas. Okay, I talk to like a real gamer. You're really gonna pay $90 for any Switch game at this point. Nah, and I'm just talking. If you ask me, for me, there wasn't really something for me to be stuck at the Switch 2. So for me, it's a L overall. Okay, you can call me a broke loser. Call me a broke loser that do not get laid and has to be stuck in this outdated consoles. But no, you're not gonna call me all that, because I would give you too much credit. You could not come up with insult. So I feel also underwhelmed by you Nintendo guys talking shit. Okay, you're the shit talker. I didn't know Nintendo. While you guys develop games and make consoles, you're also great at talking shit and gossipers. You're also big gossipers now. Now you want to be like have drama involved in everything and be like, oh, we're just gonna make $1 billion more selling an overpriced console. All these guys just gonna buy and then they're just gonna watch Netflix on it because there are no games. And that's why we're here. Nintendo, up yours. I don't give a fuck. And I'm just here. I have to make this video because else these guys gonna actually think that I'm defending you guys. I'm not defending you guys. I'm not defending. It's not because I'm talking here with like a soft voice. Nah, 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 nah. It's not. It's not. I could be angry. I could be throwing chairs, but it's already very late, guys. I did some stuff. I did some working out. I cannot be here doing this because else I would, because I'm actually, just hearing this from them. I'm like, what have I done to you guys? I have done nothing. I even purchased the Wii U from you guys. I even purchased the Wii U. Okay? That's the thanks I get, guys. I purchased the Wii U. I didn't purchase it at full price. I purchased the Wii U when the price went down. So I didn't pay almost nothing. I guess you guys are pissed. You guys are pissed that I always buy the games. Or sometimes Nintendo, sometimes I just purchase your console. I just buy your Switch, and then, I buy me like some stuff online, where I can like put inside the Switch and do stuff with the Switch, and then I can do stuff. But I'm not gonna tell you guys what I do with the Switch. But I do things with the Switch. I've been doing like crazy stuff with the Switch, guys. But Nintendo don't want this. They wanted to do that. They want this. Oh, Nintendo knows. Nintendo already knows what we're gonna do with your consoles. So they're gonna put up the prices because they can't do nothing about it. They can't. They can't. And that's the truth. That's the reality we're in right now, guys. So you can say whatever you want. You can call me whatever you want. Fact is, Nintendo and Nintendo is taking advantage and scamming these guys who don't know what to do, who are not real gamers. I still get comments, when I let's play some games. I still get comments from guys asking me if these games I play, if they're compatible with the PC or phone. All right, which means they don't have a lot of knowledge of this because, yeah. The games, many games you can play on your phone nowadays and PC. There's no secret. They maybe don't know how and stuff. I'm not here to tell you guys how. But then at the same time, some guys like, why you guys don't buy a PSP? Why don't you guys just buy a PSP instead of like asking questions like, why don't you just get your PSP? Why don't you just get your console? I'm not telling you to get the Switch too. The PSP and all the other consoles, they're much cheaper. It's because you guys don't know. You guys don't know all of that. And this is who Nintendo want to cater to. These guys who don't really know that you can just purchase older consoles to still get like a very decent library. They say it themselves, but that they say it themselves and then they never want to talk about it. And you gotta dig around. And they hate it that people like me and you, we do it. We do it. We still dig around and we find stuff from the past that we can hold them accountable. And they hate that. And they're hating us now. I'm like, Nintendo, I'm right here, guys. I'm right here, Nintendo. You can hate on me. I'm still going to come out with the truth. I'm not going to shut my mouth. All your video games, I'm going to be very critic. Because I know many of y'all think everything Nintendo does is just perfect. I'm like, after the 3DS, honestly, Nintendo, you wasn't really it anymore. You wasn't. I don't care what nobody says. Nintendo died on the 3DS, bro. After the 3DS, they haven't made a great game like that. You still have some small titles, but again, even if you take Smash, I want to say Smash, man. When you take Smash for the Switch, bro, I could just get the Smash for the 2DS, 3DS, to be honest. But I already said this, so yeah, Switch, Nintendo, you guys flopped. After the 3DS, you guys flopped miserably, and you want to hide the fact, or you want to be on a hush about it, but you're not. I know, guys, before I go, I know there are many protecting Nintendo and stuff, but, it's not going to last long. It's not going to last long, guys. Not gonna last long. Until others realize how much they got scammed. For some, it's gonna be too late because you already purchased it, but for some, not. And that's all I have to say. You know, I don't care how Nintendo calls me. I'm like, they're being really, really childish. I wonder if some of y'all like 8-year-olds or something. But yeah, I'm done. I'm done, guys. I'm done. So let me resume, guys. Just let me resume. So you guys are pissed. Nintendo, you are pissed that there are like guys like me and you who watched the Nintendo Direct. We watched it and we were like, yeah, it was great. But for me, I'm gonna pass. You know, I can live without it. You are pissed about this. You guys are like, oh, where's the generation at? Where you had to have the new console, else it would not be it. That's where you guys are at. You know, you wanted to go back to an era where I'm here and I'm like, I'm sad because I cannot get the Switch 2. I would like to get it. I would like to start like a GoFundMe or stuff like that. Or do stuff, kill myself just to get the money to buy it. You guys who gonna buy the Switch 2, you guys wanna pose there as kings and queens of the world and be like, I have it, I have the new console, I have the Switch, and you guys who don't have it, kill yourself. Or everyone who don't have the Switch 2, you guys should kill yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. You guys should not be wanting to live. This is what you guys want. This is where you guys want to be at. You guys want me to be home depressed because I don't have to Switch 2 and others have it and feel like I'm missing out. Some simp type shit. That's what I'm saying. Everyone who's gonna buy Switch 2, you are a virgin. You don't get laid in life. And that's why you get the Switch 2, so you can cry your eyes out. But I'm gonna go, guys, with all that being said, guys. I'm gonna go. Don't forget to like and subscribe as always, guys. If you enjoy this content, then I'm gonna ask you too. Like, do you think I'm just broke because I feel like $90 for a video game is just too much now? You know, without going to, too much in detail, you think I'm just a brokey and I should just kill myself? Maybe I should, bro. Maybe I'm thinking about it lately. To end this video, guys, you can tell me what you want, but I'm gonna go now. Until then, guys, catch you guys later, and